This is Dr. Cruz from Kentuckiana Integrative Medicine. We're going to be interviewing Mr. and Mrs. East. Jerry East is a gentleman with prostate cancer with extensive metastasis all over his bones, proven by PET scan. And he was diagnosed with prostate cancer and bone metastasis approximately 3 to 4 months ago with a PSA of 48. And he's one of the very intelligent patients, along with his wife, who decided to take a natural approach to his cancer and a modern medicine approach. What I mean by that is he combined a little bit of chemotherapy with ivermectin and febendazole. And he had so much bone pain that he was having to take morphine on a regular basis. And I'm going to let him tell you the rest of the story along with his wife, who's sitting right next to him. So go ahead, Mr. East, tell the folks what you've accomplished and how.
Well, with research and a whole lot of pain, we had found out about this ivermectin and fenbendazole coupling of medicine to try and help deal with the cancer. And even though we still went to an oncologist and dealt with their way, we found out problems with the medicines that we were using and it wasn't working as well as getting sick. So we decided to move off of some of the medicines that they were giving us and just go directly with ivermectin and fenbendazole. And another portion of that was some of the medicine was making me anemic. And then also when we stopped taking their medicine, my hemoglobin level had come up just by taking the ivermectin and fenbendazole together. And with a lot of help from my wife helping me keep my diet straight and keeping on the medicine that we're on now, we've dropped my scores for the PSA down to 0.2, and my hemoglobin has come up and I feel much better. I've been off of the pain meds for
5 weeks.
5 weeks now.
So I want to talk about the pain meds. First of all, in under 4 months, he went from a PSA of 48 to 0.2. Ivermectin didn't make his hemoglobin go up, but he was taking a medicine that was known to cause anemia. And when he stopped taking it, and after getting some blood, his hemoglobin came back up to 8.0. But when you have bone cancer all over, you usually have a lot of bone pain. And so because of all this bone pain, he was having to take a lot of morphine or oxycodone. Once his PSA dropped to 0.2, he decided to see if he really needed the pain medicine. And a lot of people say, oh, I can't, stop. Cold turkey, he stopped morphine, which is very addictive, went through 2 weeks of hell and got himself completely off narcotics. So it can be done. It's just very tough and you feel miserable. But what's even more impressive about Mr. East is that he continued to do maintenance work, repairing robots and doing all sorts of things at a factory that makes parts for the auto industry while he was in withdrawal. And he's continued to work throughout his cancer fight. And the doctors are so impressed with everything that they told him he does not need chemo. They're going to probably keep him on Lupron, and they're going to monitor his progress. But he's a tremendous success story of how powerful combining a little bit of chemo, a lot of ivermectin and febendazole, and cleaning up your diet can be. Again, in under 4 months, he went from a PSA of 48 to a PSA of 0.2. We still don't have a repeat PET scan. They're hoping to get one ordered in the next couple of months. So do you want to add anything to that?
In addition to all that, we had a whole lot of prayer, and we
Amen.
Appreciate that.
Yes, amen. I'm glad you brought that up. Faith is a very powerful tool, and believing that your Maker is guiding you and helping you, and that through all adversity we grow if we choose to grow, and all things happen for good to those who believe, and there's a reason for all of our pain. Amen to that. Well, thank you both for this interview. It's going to encourage other people with advanced cancers like you. And we want to conclude with saying Mr. East is not out of the woods. He knows that he's got to keep his diet clean, that he's got to keep up all the things that he's doing, and monitor his PSA closely every month, and his liver enzymes if he stays on ivermectin and febendazole. Thank you very much for this interview.